Remember something it happens in the test. Sometimes we need verb only. Here, present participle phrase, absolute phrase, infinitive phrase, three phrases delete. Literally. It checks the meaning. And her colleagues did what? To study, published. The study which was showing present participle again, but we have subject, we have verb, we have object, and the phrase, no problem. So in this part, we need verb, not phrase. Remember, present participle having absolute phrase, infinitive phrase. That's why I tell you to study phrases. Number next.
Yes, yes. Um, B.
So letter B is correct. We have a hack says single dash equals calling. So calling single dash in the same place, both of them wrong. But you must check is before complete or not. It will be correct.
It. Letter D. Wait, letter A.
Letter A is correct. You did.
Letter C.
21 letter C correct.
Letter D.
Letter D, no, my friend, you are in a trap. Why? But it's great for you to delete the answers. You are confused between B and D. Yes or no? Yes.
Yes.
Rules. Follow the rules. Here, beginning of new sentence. It subject is verb. So subject, verb, and then complement. So you have two clauses. First one, the vessel took. So between two clauses, do we need comma only? Wrong. Comma only? Wrong. Nothing? Wrong. Calling? Yes. As I told you, between two complete sentences, we can use full stop, calling, single dash, comma from boys, comma and the relative pronoun, but comma is nothing wrong. So it's a correct. So before it's a sentence and after explanation. Right?
Yes. letter B.
Oh, letter A. Follow the rules. You found the verb. Do you need comma between the subject and verb? But let's read it from the beginning. Fans may not know. So subject, verb. That what? You are going to start a new sentence. So the object is noun clause again after that. So the deep, the humorous voice, the preposition phrase delete, and then the verb. So between the subject and the verb, we don't use comma for nonsense. Subject, comma, verb, object, wrong. Subject, verb, object, verb, comma, object, wrong. Because it has no reasons. Here it's a commas for list. We know the reason, but here we don't know. So we don't need this comma or this comma. Again, follow the rules. Before calling this sentence or fragment, I take it from the beginning to the word. It's a fragment because you said the voice and behind the character and stop. What is the verb? It's a fragment because it lacks a verb. So see, again, wrong. It may remind you. Title, name, no punctuation between them. Title, name, comma, wrong. Between title and the name, we don't use any punctuation, by the way. That means calling is wrong. Imagine it. So title, name, no punctuation here, and we have the verb. So letter A. Just common mistakes.
Okay, yes. Underlies, letter A.
Letter A again, sure. Or letter C. Do you remember? Three singular, delete, singular, 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 delete. But this is common hack. The rules. You are going to find the subject and verb. Delete the preposition phrases. Delete the relative clauses. Delete the non-essential. You will find the subject and verb. Yes or no? Now, what is a subject?
Yes.
The frameworks. Look, that. After that, we need clause. So the subject must be noun or pronoun. Adjectives, delete, subject. And then frameworks which a person has underlined. Clause, delete. Non-essential between two parentheses, delete. We'll find the verb. Imagine. So that's fine. So here it's underlined. If you found it difficult, you must use the hack because time is running. But try to do your best because the system tests your capacity, not guessing. If it's a medium, great to get it. 25.
Yes.
Here,
Uh-huh.
six again. Look, title, name, no punctuation. Phrase. Oh, look, subject and comma.
Letter A.
No, my friend. Letter C. Why? Because this time we don't need verb. Complete the sentence to the end. Read. Look, you find the verb. Oh, subject, comma, information, comma, verb. But this is time the information is too long. Don't care. You found the comma verb. You must find the comma before another one. and check the meaning. Subject with verb agrees. Artist, singular, singular, and the meaning. Richard assembles large-scale steel plates into, collect just like to get it. Ah, it's correct. The information before described subject, yes, he was intending to do something. So letter C is correct. Letter B is wrong. Why? Because already we have verb in the
So
middle.
we don't put a comma after.
Yes, and remember something very important. Between the subject and this structure, already we have verb. We don't need verb here. We need phrases. Present participle verb plus ing, past participle verb plus ed, or any phrase, but not complete verb phrase tense. Here it's present simple. Here present continuous. Here present simple. I don't need verb. So if you found the three verbs, delete. Three phrases, delete. Three singular, delete. Three plural, delete. This is hacks, as I told you. So very important to know the phrase from the verb. So revise the verbs again. Transition word, your turn. Let me help you. Look, it first.
Next.
So steps, but very quickly. If you are confused, the preface content with the following content. Wait, at least this sentence. And we have keywords look first, lastly. So you are sequence, no contrast this way. Try.
Later.
So letter C, but wait, not only the keyword, the meaning, because there is no similarity, not example, not contrast, not alternatives this way. Try.
Contrast.
You said something, contrast? No. Why you didn't check the
Yes.
for this is before reason? Is before reason? Reason for the following. Meteorologist developed.
Mm.
Developed why? To guarantee the
Oh, oh, yes. That's right, right. Yeah.
for this reason. Remember something, but this is a common hack. I'm telling you. If you found the two words, two expressions for the same meaning, like the same relationship, contrast, contrast, opposite, opposite, delete both of them or keep away if you are in a hurry or the text difficult. So focus on C or D. That's right.
According
Hey, boys. Letter D, cause and effect accordingly. Cause, effect. That happened because of that. Is that right? Or it's the consequence. So efforts to better understand gene mutations related to disease have begun to consider the human protein. Why? Look, the gene is affected by many factors, not the least of which is its interactions with something else. That's why we need to understand more. So we have cause and we have effect. So why do you want to understand? Because it's affected by other factors. That's all. Or it checks the others. In other words, similarity. That said, the following explains the previous. It's not. And the following is not example. If you let, so I prove the wrong. If you don't know the correct, jump.
letter
Ready, boys? Letter A, correct. But don't follow the rules like, I found the one, mister. I found the date. It's without reading. Perhaps it's letters like centuries, decades. So don't follow the hacks. Besides the mass,
C.
be letter D.
What is it known?
It's D now. That is correct.
Yes.
And your answer must be here.
Letter B. Mm, Letter D.
Letter D is correct. We have a trap. I mentioned it in contrast. Okay, but you didn't mention both. Here we have first or second this way. So be careful. Don't follow the hacks like contrast. So we must find in contrast or while or expressions of contrast. These rules. Remember both share the similarity, and he mentioned both.
Letter A, I think. Yes.
He mentioned one. So similarity, as you know, the traps mention one, not the other. Mention the other, not the first. One out of content this way. Like this here, look, it's contrast without saying wrong. He had mentioned only one this way. So it's a letter A. Good job. Oh, that is the end. Okay, so let me send you the other test. Yeah, I send you test number one. You can open it until I share it. This is the one that you have.
Yes.
Now let's correct.
Speculates.
Always follows the rules. Subject and verb.
Persistent.
And persistent, it's correct. We have a trap. He said mandatory, just like it was required. It's a compulsory, not optional. Because he said here legislator. Okay, this is his title, his job. But don't have information that he was forced to do. Feel it? This one. Good job.
Yes.
And of course, he continues the word. I said here for circle for semicolon because this one explanation to this one. So the same tone. This can help you. Semicolon, same tone.
Exemplifies.
So letter D correct, but you are confusing. Wait. Circle means to circle. Vent means action. So you circle around the action. If you circle around the action, it means you are going to avoid it or you go around it. So find subject and verb. The subject collaboration. Delete the preposition phrase. You will find the verb. So collaboration, what did we do? Fabricate. So collaboration fabricate the model. I don't know. We have calling to tell you what happened. They work together because collaboration. They continue to work together. This means how fabricate, how to make it untrue, wrong. Eclipse, as you know, eclipse. If we have eclipse in the sky, this means everything came dark. If you eclipse something, you make it dark, you make it hidden, you make it unclear, but it's not mentioned. Letter B is wrong. How the collaboration avoid, they work it. All this. Exemplify. Exemplify means to prove evidence, to give example to something to prove it. And here we have already evidence to the previous point. Because he said they are equal partners. If we are partners, we work together. This means evidence. That's why. So we can exemplify, proved, make it true, like that, put into practice expression. Good job.
Mm. Answer A.
You want to make it letter A, but we need evidence. The Latin roots can help you look sin together. Chrono, time. Two things happen at the same time. Look at the same time. Flowering. So, letter A. It's not about to make it moderate or less severe or prediction or forecast something in future. Great. As I said, this means we have noun. This noun already explained before. So your eyes is before, not after. This can help you. Here it is the same. And number 5. Remember something. Given that its expression, it has a lot of meanings. Imagine it. Imagine it as because there are facts. So because the condition in subject, verb, object, complements.
Straightforward.
That is the point. How did you know? The following can help you. We test you here. Following is development to know. So it is straightforward. And it's opposite because we have lacked. Good job.
No claims.
Number 6, it must be letter A. I told you this word. It comes in another question. Repudiation. Repudiate something. But let me help you. The Latin words. Pro, something are going to happen in future. Claim is to state fact. For means before. Tells means you predict. To tell something before it happens. You predict. To re is to get something back. To withdraw a fact. For example, you said something and then you said that I'm so sorry it was wrong. You recant. Now find the director, subject, and then the verb, and then the object. So what did he do? Is a tendency to situate native characters in distance. I don't know. Calling, your answer is here, explanation. Look, he said this. So we have this plus noun. So this is word is your answer. Rejection means repudiates. Go to find the information here. Did he mention that he is going to proclaim something? Wrong. To expect something, to predict it, to forecast, to foresee? Wrong. To withdraw an idea, to say I'm so sorry it was wrong? No. Or to redefine something? Wrong. If you don't know the correct, prove the wrong. By the style of techniques, as I told you, calling with single dash. Very important. Go. Oh.
letter A.
Letter A, are you sure? Yes, but you take a lot of time,
Yes.
my friend. Oh, so do you always focus on about the idea after, but
Okay.
so this one could be the development for the preference of the following. But the question of function, you should prove the answer. Let's prove it. It creates a detailed image of physical setting. You have physical setting here, setting, time, place with action around you, where her present mood tests for the sensation, sensitive, family, character, or strong. Here calmness and breaths, not physical setting. Character experience and internal conflict, conflict like between the person himself. What is the conflict here? There is no. So remember the word conflict means confusion, just like fighting. And as I told you in Latin roots, any word has flict, there is fight or suffering. So be careful. Assertion, fact, proved. The next sentence then expands on. So this is one related to the following. So it is, of course, wrong. Look, an idea introduced in the previous, what means illustrate, explain more in details to get to prove it. He said here, yes, could become sensitive to a scene. Here is very sensitive. Imagine the landscape seemed to be enlargement, calmness, breaths. That means the letter D is correct. That's why. So when you find the question function, read very quickly because you need time to prove the answers. Understood?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Next. Same, try.
Letter B.
You want to make it letter B, but wrong, my friend.
Yes.
A specific example, no. Remember something. Methodology in experiments means the way that tells you how did they collect information. They use data from the past, or they make it in a lab, or they go to the field personally. How did they get the idea? We use the terms process or methodology or techniques or method. Here, this one, it tells you how. They're using data spanning from, they compare, just only the way. But it's not an example, right? Remember, example that illustrates the study findings. That means the findings is before, the finding here is after. Imagine, and this content not explanation to this content. So here A wrong, B wrong. So letter C methodology correct. Now to call out a challenge, this is the other challenge. It tells you how does he get. So no, main purpose. Poetry, don't be afraid. Remember, he's addressing person.
letter A.
Letter A. Are you sure? So it's A correct, but I need to know why. It's proof. It is said praise, praise just like good words about someone. Eulogies, He said, with a stroke of mighty pen, stuck into the black. You told John Mouth, you read the hearts, souls, from the birth to the death. You know the language of flowers. It's praise. And regarding people and the nature, he mentioned nature, lovers. And they mentioned the little brook, small river. And for being a perceptive means you understand something. You can read the heart. You feel it. You understand the language of flowers. You read all the language of flowers. And you can talk to the river. This means you understand. So literally correct. Of course,